The highest number of May listings ever recorded in Chatham-Kent. Home sales down nearly 17% and more inventory than we've seen in many years. What does this all mean if you're looking to buy and sell a home in Chatham-Kent? Well, let's break down the numbers. So what just happened in May? Let's break down the headlines. In May, 123 homes were sold through the Chatham-Kent Association of Realtors, and that's down 17% from May of last year. So at the same time, we've seen 313 new listings come to market. And that's the highest number ever recorded for the month of May. So while fewer buyers were making purchases, more sellers were putting their home on the market. And whenever supply outpaces demand, that's when buyers can start to gain leverage. And that's exactly what we're starting to see right here in Chatham-Kent. So why this all matters for buyers. If you're a buyer currently looking in Chatham-Kent, this may be the best news you've heard in quite a while. So for several years, buyers were feeling more rushed. Homes were selling quickly and inventory was limited. And in some instances, buyers found themselves competing for homes. Now, today's market is completely different. So with more homes readily available, buyers have a lot more choice. They can compare properties, they can really narrow down their leads, and they can now make more informed decisions. So we're also seeing a lot more conditions now. Buyers can include conditions to finance. They can include conditions for a home inspection. All of those options weren't readily available to buyers competing a few years ago. So the biggest takeaway, buyers now have options again. What sellers need to know. Now, before sellers panic, let me tell you, properties are still moving and good homes are still selling. The market is still rewarding realistic sellers. Presentation matters, marketing matters, but pricing your home correctly matters now more than ever. The days of simply putting a for sale sign in front of your lawn and expecting multiple offers is well behind us. Like I said previously, today's buyers have more choices. So the sellers today need to demonstrate to the buyer why they should choose their house over the competition. The seller and agent that understands this are still seeing successful results. What about home prices? So one thing that surprises a lot of people is the home prices haven't collapsed. In fact, the home prices have remained relatively stable. So the average sale price in May was sitting around $450,000. The current 2026 year-to-date average is just around $430,000. So while we've seen some ups and downs over the past few years, the market certainly hasn't crashed. In fact, I would say the market has cooled but stabilized. The big takeaway is the market's shifted but hasn't fallen apart. The number I'm watching most closely. So there's one stat I'm paying close attention to right now, and that's months of inventory. Now, it can sound pretty technical, but it's actually pretty simple. Think of it this way. If a new listing came to market, how long would it take to sell everything that's currently available? So right now, Chatham-Kent is sitting around 4.6 months of inventory. Historically, we average closer to 2.4 months. So that's a pretty significant difference. What it tells us is buyers have considerably more choice now than they're typically used to. So in my opinion, I would say the market is still pretty healthy. Buyers have options, sellers priced right can still sell, and prices have remained pretty stable. So now decisions are being made with a little less emotion and a little more logic. So a more balanced market is typically better for all parties involved. My final take. So, personally, I think the market is leaning more towards opportunities for buyers currently. But with that being said, sellers that are marketing and pricing and getting everything right are still finding successful sales. So, understanding all of these changes can help you make better decisions, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just keeping your eye on the market. And if you're looking to make a move in Chatham, Kent, and you're looking for some straightforward real estate advice, please, you can reach out to me anytime through the link in the description. And please like and subscribe for more.